Hey y'all, it's your girl Kimbella Roxy.
And miss me with that BS. Peace, peace. What's up? What's up? What's up? So we back at it again tonight for part three. We're gonna start with the father. I just want to insert him. He's no longer with us, so I'm really not gonna talk about him that much. Definitely, Kimbella Roxy, if you have something to say after we play this. But we just gonna get into it because I know y'all been waiting. So let's go.
All right, y'all. So let's jump right into it. Hear what he gotta say. He's a sad ass case, but we gonna hear what he gotta say.
Oh no, no, turn that off. Turn that off.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Look at him.
That's crazy.
So look, man, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have him call in, y'all. Let me just end this and text him and have him call in right quick.
Okay. So that's what happened.
Let me disconnect this.
Oh, he probably ain't want to be on video
Give me 1 second,
camera
y'all. I'm just gonna have
anyway.
him call in the phone
Right.
line because we'll be all here. Y'all, I'm doing all of this technical shit. 31372. We ain't gonna do the video chat because you're having too much technical difficulties with that.
Bet he is having technical difficulties.
You heard me?
Hey, I'm his wife, 11. How you doing?
So we're gonna have the father call in, man. We was trying to get him video chatted in, but we having some technical issues. His phone was not audio.
All right.
1 second. All right, can you hear me? Okay, something is, bro.
He on an Android.
Can you hear me?
He was on an Android.
Yeah.
All right. So we couldn't get you on the video chat, man. I really wanted to
Hit the like button on the way in,
talk
please.
face to face with you digitally, man, and had this conversation with you. But just first off, man, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm just, I'm frustrated hurt, confused, just everything, and just trying to stay alive. That's about it. Trying to stay alive.
Dig it.
He must have was
Now,
sick.
when you spoke to me last night, you said that you had like no idea about what was going on in regards to the situation. So what did you know or what didn't you know as far as what's going on?
So, I got a really, really bad heart. Operates at 5%. So I was in a hospital when the police contacted me. And so it took me by surprise. So they asked if they could give the grandmother the number. I'm like, yeah, because, we had lost contact. So they gave her the number. So I continued talking to the police. Everything.
Don't start because he'll hear lying already.
Right. Hey, Kimbella, I just was going to ask you to pause it, but I was like, let me chill.
You seen that?
I was just about to say, yo, pause. First of all, now I'm sorry. I'm not going to get it on the father too bad, but I'm going to be talking about facts. I'm only going to respond to what he's saying, nothing else. You said you lost contact, sir. You didn't tell your people that she was even born. So what contact are we speaking about?
Talk about it.
Come on, what contact are we speaking about? And officers, I know you don't want to leave no rock unturned, but how you call somebody that don't even know? Go ahead, let's proceed.
In a common way, like, she's a straight A student. She sent me pictures of, like
pause.
Young pictures, like to where.
Pause. How he know?
Right? How do he know?
I'm sick already. We ain't even 15 minutes in, y'all. How you know? Because the grandmother sent him some paper or old report card. Was you able to see that yourself? Did you take it out of her hand?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna try to chill.
He just started talking 60 seconds and lying.
In my mind, I'm like, okay, my baby's still okay,
The baby.
So
Yeah,
with,
baby.
with Naziah and Naziah mom, just briefly, okay, we had made an agreement when she was born that the grandmother would take care of her. Now, the grandmother needed full rights to be able to provide full care, you know. So we both signed over our rights to the grandmother. I put myself on child
You
support.
sick of
Now,
him
once you did
already
that,
too?
I put myself on child support. You know, I was still going over their birthdays, taking clothes, everything. When I had this procedure done to my heart, I didn't have a phone for a while because I was in hospital. They was actually
What up, Blue?
they put a defibrillator pacemaker in. I had to go to rehab to work, so I lost contact. When I got out of there, they had moved, so I couldn't get in contact with them. Now, forward 3 or 4, maybe 5 years later to now, however much time that was, now my daughter's missing, and that's when the police came down.
Okay,
So
now,
that's briefly.
okay, now,
No,
I want to say, without, now, as I don't mean no disrespect by it, but like, I mean, without getting into too much your business, your personal business, I guess as deep as you want to go. Why
mm,
was it that you felt like you needed to give your rights up to her as opposed to raising her yourself if you knew
Mm.
um, that the
Woo.
mother was in whatever condition that she was in where she couldn't take care of her? Why didn't you
Talk
take
about
take
it.
her?
all right. So, I made a decision, uh, for one, without my wife knowing. See, I'm married, so I made a decision without my wife knowing, and and she, her name is Chantel. Tail knew my position where I was in
Mm.
because we had worked
Did
together,
he just say his
and
wife name
we
on
had
it?
told the grandmother.
We say her name Chantel.
Did he just? You know what, y'all? I'm over for the night. I'm logging off.
Yo, this is too much.
Did he tell this woman, you don't tell her that you got a baby, but you give her name to the world? Yo, that's crazy. Oh
Mm, mm,
wow.
mm,
Wow,
mm.
wow, wow, wow. That is so disheartening and careless to me. Oh my
Yes.
God. You don't tell me you have a full human out here, but you give the internet my name?
Mm, 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 mm. Talk about it.
That's
Hey,
serious.
y'all. Let me see who pulling up.
Yeah, thank
Hey,
you for pulling up
Shadrach.
here. You know me up
Drake,
in the spot. What's up, lady? Thank you
lady.
for coming back.
Right now, we listening to Naziah, so-called sperm donor because he wasn't a father, but he's claiming all of these things. Y'all just sit back and listen because he just started talking and he been lying. Just listen.
They're talking crazy.
You know
Ain't even been on 20.
the situation. So, and I know people are gonna go
You gotta
ham or
take it
whatever,
slow.
but I tried to be as responsible as my mind at that time could take. And I didn't run. I ain't. Everybody want to say something. Go get them other guys that ain't taking care of this and ain't taking care of that.
You
I took
ran,
care of it.
sir. Nobody knew she
So
was yours.
it
That's
was
running.
only because
Kept her a secret.
at that
Oh my
time in
God.
my mind I was trying to protect my wife's feelings without her even knowing. Without her even knowing.
So when you say
And
you made a
so,
decision without your wife knowing, the decision was to give up custody of your daughter, or was it what was the decision?
to sign the rights over so the grandmother can do full, so she'll be able to provide anything that she needed as far as funding, state, whatever she might need,
So you made that decision
and
without your wife.
Chantel,
So do you feel like had you told your
without
wife
my
the
wife.
situation, she would have what? Maybe convinced you to take her or convinced you to do what
You
you
know
did?
what? Now, when all this happened just now, I even apologized to my wife because I took away my wife's ability to, have her own feelings for the situation,
Mm,
and I knew that, and I had to have that conversation again with my wife.
Why did he hide his daughter from the wife? I just don't understand. Why he just ain't tell the wife, I'm going to give my daughter to her grandmother. Because I feel as though that's best for whatever reason. Why was it a secret?
What's her name again? The wife?
He said Chantel.
Chantel, this is Miss Me with that BS. If you out there, could you please come up on this platform? Because I need to know what really happened. What did you feel when you finally found out that he has a daughter? That daughter is missing and has been violated since the age of 12. We want to see, because guess what? I'm not saying he didn't do wrong. He did 100% wrong. But if you decided to be that type of woman to bring that child in the household, possibly she would still be here. Let's move on.
Oh, no, that's right.
Had I not done what I done, I know for sure this situation wouldn't have happened.
Don't start that crying.
And it's tearing me apart because she would have had the 2 homes to go to,
Right.
and a lot of stuff. But my background growing up, it wasn't. I mean, I think it's still, you got to understand, everybody don't make right decisions. Everybody just hear the story. Oh, he should have done this. I'm pretty sure you should have done some things too. Now, I'm just being upfront and truthful about what happened at that time. That's all I'm doing.
Right.
And I if somebody want to ask, fine.
He's deceased, Will. He no longer, he's not alive.
I don't want to get away from me putting the information out here that I do know.
Okay, right.
For the main reason we're here.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I do think people deserve a background like, where's this guy being, or what's
and that's what that's what I wanted to ask you. Who are you? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people it seem to be forming an opinion, not knowing whatever the situation may be. So I was just trying to give you a platform to speak your piece and say what you had to say as far as how you felt about the situation, and as well as about what as far as going on, as far as I guess the conditions of the family that she was living in, and all of that. So I mean, what beyond what I just asked you would you like people to know about the situation, whether it be like I said, about the family or you, or what do you want the people to know?
I mean, I would take any questions if somebody want to ask, but as far as if we are moving forward to the grandmother of Naziah, I'm gonna move right forward.
Okay. Now, before we do that, though, I do see one question that I want to address. Now, somebody asked, so did you cheat on your wife? Okay, and conceive Naziah?
Yeah, obviously. Yep. Yep.
So you had a baby on her. That's why
that is what it would be. Yeah, that is what it would be.
So you did that to basically protect her from knowing about her and gave her up to the grandmother. So at what point did she find out about
so what's done in the dark gonna come to the light?
So for one, when you put yourself on child support, they come out. I didn't know that. So they came out, and I came home from work one day and I had to have a whole conversation with my wife. And what had happened had been done already. And that's how my wife found out, and I had to deal with it. And
pause it, Kimbella. Pause it.
I had to deal with it.
Do we have anybody from Detroit in the chat? Because now what I want to know is, because that's not in every state. So he put himself on child support. Child support comes out to his home. Now, from what I'm gathering, he put himself on child support as Naziah was an infant. So again, that meant that the wife knew for a long time.
Why was child support coming out? Because he didn't make no payment?
No, they come out when you open a case, according to what he said. It's not like that in every state. Right. I didn't even know they did that.
Me either.
It's all paperwork. And the petitioner goes to court in the person that they suing. I didn't know they go to your house. outside of being
Yeah.
served.
Right.
Wow. So if we gonna see if it's a timeline, if he did this when she was born, that means the wife knew about her for 13 years. And I'm not saying the wife should have took care of her, because that isn't the wife's responsibility. All I'm saying is by him being a liar, and maybe if he was upfront, of course, number one, he gives the wife the choice to remain. And if she remains, then I guess they all raise Neziah together.
Oh yeah, Shaw Drake. She said, I think child support started off paper when her grandmom adopted her. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
They might have been coming to get him because he wasn't making no payment.
Right, because just because he put himself on child support don't mean he was up to par on the child support.
But you mean,
Those records are public. I'm gonna need to find that out, see what his payment history was.
but also, Miss Me, you know, when they miss a payment and they marry, don't they go after the wife too?
That's if it's considered to be a communal state. I do not know if Detroit is.
She knew about that baby. I
That
think she
piece
knew
I
about
don't
that
know.
baby. Let's see what else he talking about.
Let's see what else he lying about. Go ahead, play.
Mm-hmm.
So now, one thing that was in the back of my mind, as I was
shout out to 7
learning
Mile
history
too.
from some of the family of Lady, I guess that's her name, that's what y'all call her or whatnot. Her history.
I call it Chantel.
Okay, Chantel.
I call it Taylor
See if you can
Chantel.
turn it up just a little bit,
I couldn't remember her middle name.
I think it's all the way up.
Okay.
Like what was she like when you were with her? If you could give us a window into that.
We worked together.
Didn't I tell y'all that?
We did homes, and she was really good at painting, drywall, and things like that. So I don't know if I was arguing at home or and I used to drink heavily, smoke weed and drink all day back then, and was probably led to some of my conditions. So intoxicated, she was like a real cool person, like to work with, and I guess, under influence, one thing led to another, and a situation had happened. But Chantel was dibbling, dabbling with drugs back then. I believe it was like coke. I think it was cocaine. She didn't do no pipes. I think it was just cocaine. But
did you ever use it with her?
Who was that?
You ever used it with her?
Don't blame it on the weed.
No, I ain't even that type of cat.
Oh, you're not that type of cat.
And
you cheat and leave your child out there. That's the type of cat you want.
So it was kind of like almost like a party lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it was. Now, as far as when I talk to the grandmother, this situation has gotten a lot worse. Now, Chantel, Chantel had a son before Neziah. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I think, and you know what? From the podcast, I don't know if I heard right, but Chantel might even be adopted to her mother. I don't even know. Now these are things that I did not know. I just did not know.
What?
So what are you trying to say that? Because
I don't understand. Adopted to her mother. I'm not understanding. Annette is her mother.
Is she?
That's the grandmother.
But did Annette adopt her mother? Is this an operation? Is this woman just fostering these kids for the money?
How can she foster her own child? She gave birth to Annette.
We know that, or that's what we just going with, because she said that's my daughter.
Oh, so you're saying that she got her from somewhere else?
That's what he's saying. He said she might be.
That's what I mean. That's what I guess that's what he's. Okay, I'm at the party.
He said for all he knows, her mom.
I done brought Kool-Aid and crab legs. I'm at the party.
Yep. So we don't know, because they said it's bigger than Neziah. So he's saying he don't know.
I see what you're saying. It's no proof that that's her biological child. I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other two kids, they like, cause they said they all ran away when they were younger. So this is what I'm saying. All this stuff, I didn't even know. There was no communication or relationship like that. People make mistakes. People do things and they make mistakes, and you go on with your life. And at that time, you
Wow.
do damage, and you have to learn and you grow, and you just have to keep going through life. And that's basically, and
None of them
that's
got
what it was.
remorse.
That's what it is.
Right.
I
Okay,
hear.
one more thing that was
I'm
on my
sorry.
mind to ask you before you get into your comments about the grandmother and whatnot. Like, so since you cheated on your wife and had
That
Nevaeh,
the man ain't low, but
Hmm.
and
he
you
low
kept
for some
that secret
reason.
from her to protect her, once you
Hmm.
find out, she didn't say bring the baby home. Like, what was that? That was never a
That's what I
conversation
asked.
as far as
Hmm.
It
after she
was,
found out.
yep. It was always a conversation. It was always a conversation. That was one of the main reasons I was taking uh, bikes, clothes, whatever that baby wanted over there. And that's,
That's the reason
Whatever
why you was
that
taking
baby
things over
wanted.
there because y'all was having conversations about bringing her.
Bikes and clothes, but yet she had to ask
we
a
were trying
42-year-old man
so
for sanitary
to
now.
get,
Okay.
to still be in the baby's life.
Okay, still be involved. So
When
you
you
see,
make a decision, you just can't just automatically change it like, no, grandma, whatever.
right.
Yeah. You just don't do that. So you show you can be there, and you show you can be responsible. And that's what I was doing. I was showing I could be responsible. I kept up my child support
Flu
payments.
said
To
you
this
were
day, they're
going.
still going.
We
And
probably die for this eye out here. This
and
shit is
so
crazy.
and that's what it is. My wife is a very supportive person, you know, and it's nothing that she. If it was nothing on her, and none of this is on my wife at all. She's a beautiful, supporting person, and
But if she was that
and that's
supportive,
what
you
it
should
is
have told
about her,
her.
you know.
Y'all could have saved this little
dig
girl.
it, dig it. Okay, so I guess with that being said, you can go forward with whatever the details is that you
So
want to share about the family or the grandmother, the
I think
situation, or
he's sick of
your
him.
whole view of
He
the
full of
situation
it.
right now.
Hmm.
okay, so it's like when I was in the hospital and she
Mm.
was queuing me in on everything, she was telling me like the baby never ran away. This has never happened before, and she was seen running with some kids. So, we're gonna find her and we're gonna bring her
Pause for a
home. And
minute, Kimbella.
you know,
I want to make sure the
now my
viewers
family.
are taking note. Do y'all realize he's not saying her name?
Mm.
That hits hard for me.
Hmm.
This little girl is missing. At this time, they don't know she's deceased, and you are not saying her name.
No. He said I used to take that baby,
Yes,
clothes and.
that's very prevalent because
Hmm.
you don't even know her, so I don't think that there was an emotional bond for you to have a pet name for her, like most parents may have for their children, because the family said they call her Tuda, the grandmother called her gorgeous, glamorous. But you're saying that baby, the baby, this baby. You won't even say her name. That says a lot about you, sir.
Sure do. Sure do.
He's asking like, well, are they gonna do a police conference? And I'm like, well, Mama said they were gonna do a police conference. They're trying to schedule. It's gonna be on this day. Now, mind you, this is like around the
But he
ninth
calls a woman he don't
or
know
whatever.
mama. Y'all listening?
Right? When we was having these conversations, and I'm like, okay, so it was just kept on like we were gonna do this, we're gonna do this. She even said Chantel came down from
Exactly.
Ohio to help pass out flyers. And when she had gotten there, I said, we were talking. I said, well, how's Tail doing? She said she's not doing too good about it. And I said, oh, okay. And I left it at that,
What?
because, I know what type of state Telly be in. So I left it at that. But she was helping look for, as far as I know, they was passing out flyers looking. So as time go on, it's just a whole bunch of like I would call her, call mama, and I didn't want to bother her, but she was always be like, "I'm tired," and yeah, maybe, and she's always like she seemed like the perfect grandmother. Well, now I used to go over there. Everything was the house was immaculate. You know, she was always working, trying to do something. The baby was happy, cooking, things like that. It was never and she's a God fearing woman. So you know, it was always like a good vibe. So I respected her with a good vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, so you know, if she told me something, I really believed it. I would have never thought it would be so much shady stuff coming from her direction, you know. And then it's they got twins. She has twins, you know. And, uh, they used to live with her,
What
you
they
know.
got to do with what we talking
And
about?
so now, you know,
Miss
What?
Me, I don't know why he going left with it, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. What do this have to do with the situation?
She had twins. So what? She had custody of this. Oh my God. I done got mad. Mad and hot.
so
I got
Hold
mad.
on.
Oh
I
my
Even
guess
the
one of
computer
them
page.
don't. One of them don't. I don't know. I just know that's the part of the family that I don't.
So basically, you saying all
So
of that to say that the picture was painted perfectly in your eyes, and it looked like nothing was going wrong, or nothing was ever wrong in the
ever
situation.
wrong,
And when
right?
uh,
Mm.
this particular situation came about, they're telling you that this is something that never happened, and they weren't worried about it as if shit. They was expecting her to come back home anytime soon.
Right. No, correct. Now I want to say this. Now at this time they were dealing with DPS, that's Detroit, the Detroit school system police, right? So she had even explained that to me. So so eventually when I got out, I didn't want to keep talking to her, but
What's up, BJ?
I wanted more information. You know, so I got out of the hospital. I wasn't even supposed to be walking. I'm on a medicine that keeps my heart pumping. You know, I wasn't even supposed to be walking. You know, I got nurses calling me because they was concerned because the police. And well, I'm out there, me, my wife passing out flyers, my sister, my son, my nephew. We out here passing out flyers. You know, and I would stop over at mom's house and try to get, you know, direction of where I should go, what's going on. And she would just come out. She said, "Oh yeah, we out passing them out earlier." And this and that. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna do this. We out there day and night. But every time we went, they were in the house. It was, and then the twins, like I know them, they never came out the house. So I'm
Don't do
like,
that. Don't do
what's
that.
going on
Don't
over
don't
here? So
don't try
one
to
day I
pass
went
it.
over there, or I was having a conversation with the grandmother. She said, uh, I don't know why everybody wanna ask where like Chantel got an older son. I think he's around 70, 18 now. They want to talk to him. I don't know why the police want to talk to him. They need to, he ain't got nothing to do nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? It's just her
So
attitudes started changing.
okay, so now you're
I'm
saying all that,
lost.
right? Basically, you're
So
saying all
I
of
guess
that to
he's
say
talking
that
about the brother that I
you
showed the
notice
other
red
day.
flags about.
Because he's older
So
than
Chantel is Naziah's mom name or his fiance or wife?
the mother of his wife is Shan. Wait a minute, that do make sense.
See what I'm saying? I'm lost. He said, yeah, tell her, you know, Chantel got, he said he got a son and talking about something. He don't got nothing to do with it. Who's she talking about?
Hold on. This is crazy. Who? So I guess that's
Well, I
her
did
mother.
see somebody in the chat that's the baby mom name he keeps dropping. So I guess that's
Okay.
Naziah's mom, Chantel.
Okay. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Because he got us all over the place. I ain't even got my seatbelt on.
Mm-mm-mm.
Certain situations, and you probe them and ask them about it, and they act suspiciously. I guess to say, for lack of a better way of
Correct.
explaining.
Right. Now, when we was trying, I said, Mama, and after a while, I'm like, Mama, We done put these flyers up. All the kids that we talking to, they're saying they ain't seen, they know her, but they ain't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm like, well, that's about when the thing happened. It
Yes,
ain't nobody seeing, but mama telling me they seeing her running up and down the street. You know, and I'm trying to keep calm. Now, after we go through, and I'm gonna jump right back, you know, DPS and the Detroit Police Department, they do have a certain procedure and protocol on how they do things. If it's a runaway, I think they treat
Look
the
at him.
situation different than a missing person. I don't know. Now that all this came out, I think she was reported as a runaway. You know, and I think that was set up like that. I really do. I really do think it was set up like a runaway for time purposes.
For
And I'm
time
simply
purposes.
saying that because I asked grandma, I said, now look, ma, you know, I
Time
just want to ask a few
purposes,
more questions.
meaning that's the reason why she didn't report her until 24
Now,
hours
let me tell
before
you
she
this.
actually ran away.
Now, we was talking,
Oh, because
and
if
she
she's
had
listed,
told me
hold on. So what
the
are you trying to
summer.
say? If she was listed as a runaway, it gives them more time for them to go into action with looking for her. Instead of saying we think something happened to her and this might be bigger than a runaway, then they will go into action before
But
24 hours.
again, I don't know Detroit. If somebody knows, I would think runaway, missing, it's a minor.
Minor.
How
That's the
many
thing for me.
runaways y'all know end up being trafficked? Like
They only do that with adults. Wait 48 hours.
right,
You
and
don't
they
gotta
barely
tell
do it
nobody.
then. And nowadays, they barely, depending on the situation, they may not wait.
They didn't tell them it was no urgency in this matter.
Oh,
They
hold
waited
on,
till the next day.
somebody. If anybody, hold on. I'm in Michigan. If any person applies for assistance, a child support case is open to pay for this assistance.
Oh, so
Oh,
if
so
the
that's like
grandma was
every
getting
other,
food
right. So that's
stamps.
like most states. If a person go and ask for food stamps, Medicare, or whatever, oh, where the father at? Oh, he over there on 96 and 3rd. Okay, so we're gonna go over there and talk to him. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. That's most states. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. BJ said, "Nah, the mom name they call her Lady, but her name not Chantel. It's another name. So who's Chantel?
It's saying right here that her name's Chantel. I just googled it.
Nazia's mom name is Chantel.
Yeah, not saying that that's correct, but that's what they saying. I don't know. We just gonna call her Naziah mom.
Nazia mom, right? She was active
You
then
know, oh yeah,
when
she
all this
said
was
they
going
she
down.
even went to the summer school classes and everything. So
Sure
they
did.
had said that I pulled up. Well, a guy was at the school in a pickup truck, and Naziah had went out there to the
Hold
pickup
on,
truck.
pause. Paul, I know
What
you
he
And the
say?
principal has.
I know this man is not going to mention Joe. You know what, y'all? I might have to
What did
log
he
off.
say?
Bella,
Did
you
he
think
say
you can
somebody
handle
picked her
it?
up?
You think
No, wait. No,
this
this too much.
crazy?
It's
This
too
is
much for me.
this man is about to talk about Jarvis in this truck.
Did he say he picked her up in the bike pickup truck? Hold on, let me
Well,
go
listen,
back
run it
just 2
back, run it
seconds.
back. Yeah, run it
Supposedly,
back.
when Naziah guy was. So they had said that I pulled up. Well, a guy was at the school in a pickup truck, and Naziah had went out there to the pickup truck, and the principal had supposedly went out
Look
there
at him. Look
and
at him.
said, "Who were you talking to at this? Who was that?" Naziah turned around and said, "This is my dad." So the lady was like, "Yo, dad." So when she started walking toward,
You know what he's saying. You know what my
Yes,
favorite line is, Kimbella. Nigga,
me.
what?
Nigga, what?
Nigga, what? Oh my god!
He said Naziah went to the
Listen,
truck.
you want to curse him out like, yo, when these cameras stop rolling, I'm coming over there, my guy.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
So he didn't think to get out and go see who was picking her up?
Even if this was hearsay, hey, my guy, I'm gonna need you to stay away from my daughter's school, or I'm coming up here. And didn't I just say this the first night we were talking about it? Parents need to be vocal with folks because there's people out preying on children that do not have support. People look at that.
Yeah, that's an easy target.
That's no different than you walking outside and see $100 bill on the floor. You're going to do a left and a right real quick. If you don't see nobody, what you going to do? Pick the money up. Like,
exactly.
it's the same concept. It's the same concept.
Well, they said the guy pulled off. So the Zion came back in. So I said, well, Mom, you know, I didn't know where y'all lived at. She was like, yeah, because we moved. I said, well, ain't nobody called me. She was like, well, we tried to call, the number didn't go through. I said, Mama, I was in the hospital so long, I don't even know where that phone was. I said, you know, so, and if anything, what happened, I will call you. She was like, I know, you're very respectful. So I'm not thinking of the conversation. So we still talking. I said, well, what did she say? She said she asked her who was that. She said she looked at her and said, that's my daddy, Nana. And she was like, that
Look
is not your dad. And this, that. So I think she said she started crying or whatever. And she said, we'll deal with this later. So I'm like, dude, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, take his glasses
now,
off. This shit.
Now going back real quick. Now, mind, I told you when we got out, we was passing out
Blue,
flyers.
you know I'm comical.
I would go over there and ask her what area should I go in. She was like, well, go down there to Chatsworth.
Y'all look at the man's face.
So I guess the back of the school sits on Chatsworth. I said, well, why would I go down there on Chatsworth? She was like, because that's when Zion walked through the field and met with that guy at the truck.
Oh,
so she walked through the back of the school.
So he telling us that grandma knew. The grandma knew.
I can't do it, y'all. I got to go. I ain't gonna be
able to.
I ain't gonna be able to hold this pressure. Are you serious? Are we really listening to this? And this man is now deceased. And oh my God, this is crazy.
This is crazy. Yes.
So once again, this reinforces nobody cared for her. For real.
Nobody cared about her. The grandmom said,
I would have been in the cut when she came out to get, hey, where you go? What you doing here? With my back.
Like, what's your name? Who are you coming to, pulling up at my daughter's school?
I don't care what your name is. I'm gonna use the bat and then I'm gonna ask you what you doing here. Because first of all, you shouldn't be meeting no young girl in no cut. That's number one. Even if you are related to her, y'all need to be back there. If you got the right to be around her and you're a respectful family member, you ask the person to put your name on that paper at the school and you go in the car line and pick the child up. Simple. That's it. And if the grandmother knew and you don't tell the authorities or the school, because they did say it was police officers in that school. Hey, I got this man coming to, talk to my granddaughter. Could y'all look out? Because I don't think something is right. But like BJ said, she out there getting menthol Newports and at the bingo hall and at the casino.
At the casino.
Crazy.
He says, all right, little Irkin. You know what, BJ? Don't start your shit. Don't start.
Walk through the field. I'm trying to figure out.
So you say all of that to say,
right?
The story
that she was possibly dealing with somebody out of her age range and was not doing nothing about it.
Nah, I'm about to tell you some more stuff. I'm just.
Oh no, sir!
Now he got so much to say.
Now you want to come up here gossiping about the situation. Do you hear how he giving it to us?
He said, hold on, I'm gonna go somewhere else with it.
For you. So now you getting the heat off you and you putting it on the people. But you are her father and a man, which was supposed to be her first male protector in her life. Sir, I'm sorry. God bless. You no longer with us. You full of shit, my guy. You full of shit.
But you want to know what? These fathers need to step up at the end of the day.
I need all my brothers to watch this shit right here and go the opposite way. For real. Because if you out here with your son or daughter like this, that's crazy. That's crazy. I need the fathers, the uncles, the grandfathers, all male counterparts in family need to watch this because he's not the only one treating children this way.
And she was easily influenced because she ain't have a man, a father figure in her life to let her know what's the proper way of being loved. She didn't have that.
And not only that, to Jarvis, he looked like a whole clown. Like, yo, I'm busting your daughter down and you ain't doing nothing about it.
Pulling
Like,
up and you just
that's
sitting
sad.
there.
That's sad. That is sad. You giving her plan B's and you stealing underwear. Oh my God,
Sick.
this is so sickening. It's worse than what I thought.
Sick.
He really pissed me off because he knew. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I heard bits and pieces of this. I didn't know he knew.
He knew. He's telling us right now. He knew.
I'm
If
sorry,
that
yo.
was the case, I believe she was covering up for somebody. She
Oh,
didn't want them to get exposed.
what?
Now, as I listen to your
Somebody
podcast,
Back it up, just a taste. Just a
as she
taste.
knows, yep, as she
Listen.
knows,
Look at his face. Look at his face like that.
Nigga, what?
Like,
and they,
Nigga, what?
if that was the case, I believe. Now I'm about to tell you some more stuff. I'm just wanting to give you that scenario. Now, Naziah is smart.
scenario.
Okay, if that was the case, I believe she was covering up for somebody. She didn't want them to get exposed. Now, as I listen to your
somebody
podcast,
that's over age.
that she knows, yep,
Mm,
that she knows, and they not her
yeah.
age. Now that I listen to your story, and it's like this guy who's one of the twins' boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? And this guy's supposed to have
Oh,
all
so
this
she
sexual
knew.
misconduct junk and all this nasty
He
stuff.
knew.
Okay,
You talking about
red
the
flag.
Jarvis dude?
Yeah, I believe that's him. I
You know
believe it's
that's
him
him.
because I don't know none of this. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So
No, you
I don't
do
want to
know,
say it's
sir.
this
You
guy, but
are relaying the
I believe
story
it's him. I
right
just
here.
heard
How
about
you
this
don't
yesterday.
know? People that know be
So
like, I don't know.
now, before all this, me and
He
and
gotta
mom
like
was
the
He
having
got,
this
weed.
he got,
Look.
conversation.
he got like this.
I
He
said,
got
"Well,
like
mom,
I ain't gonna
well,
lie.
how
If
did
I
you,
smoked, I probably would have been just
how
like
did you
that. Like,
manage?" You know, she said, "Well, I think Shan, one of the twins, her man would pick up the kids from school sometimes, take them up to his shop, and they would clean up and work up there, and she would go pick them up." So I'm thinking like, well, maybe this is the guy she was protecting. This before I even know this guy was a pedophile.
Oh my
So,
God.
I'm like, okay, ma, we need to look into that. She was like, no, because he ain't with her no more, or whatever that she
it
might have did.
doesn't matter.
So I'm thinking in my head, like, okay. But now I listen to your podcast and I'm putting two to two together. So your podcast, I listened to that last night, right?
Right.
BJ, you said he found this out later on after she went missing. Yes, he probably connected the dots after she went missing, but the signs was there. Like it was right in front of his face. He was just giving a blind eye because he thought this grandmom was this perfect woman who's going to look out for his daughter and not putting two and two together. They were showing them. They was telling them. Yeah,
That night
black
I
black
texted
girls, little black
the
girls.
grandmother. I said, oh my God, I can't believe you. I said, twin, like this shit really hurt. I said, y'all sick over there. I said, 7 kids, like
Mm.
five with this guy, seven. You know what I'm saying? But I asked mama before I sent them text, who is Jarvis? This woman sat up there and act like she ain't know who he was, and then was like, oh, that's him, boyfriend. I said,
Oh,
well,
snap. Wait a minute.
is that the one they got in custody?
No, he
Did he
did
hit
not
the
say.
soundboard on us? Did we
We
just
It
gotta
was
get the
like,
play.
soundboard?
and then was like, oh, that's him, boyfriend.
This is too much. Look at his face. Like, what do you mean? She said she didn't know Jarvis.
Y'all
I know
got
you
me
lying.
crying.
I said, well, is that the one they got in custody? She was like, look, her voice got real uppity then. She was like, look, I'm not saying nothing. The police say people gonna say things. When you get out here, they're gonna and don't believe them until they come back and tell you what's what. But I've been
What?
asking you the truth about these situations, and you haven't been truthful not once.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Now she go back and tell the police, my daughter has been running away.
mm.
But you tell me she has never done it before.
And that's what she testified
I
and
mean,
said
it's
too.
so many
She was
things
a
that's
good
not
child
added
and
up.
give her
I
no
mean,
problem.
and that's the thing that I'm hearing from a lot of people as far as, and I'm not here to throw nobody under the bus. I'm just discussing the things that I've heard and the things that I see. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are
Right.
saying that the story from the story from the person that it's coming from is switching up, like, you know, left and right, up and down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And then, so when I'm given the information that I'm heard, it may, I mean, that I'm being told, it may sound like my shit is up, down, left, and right. You know what I mean? But
Right. But I mean, coming from the grandmother, man, this should be on point. Period.
and
A grandmother.
I'm gonna say this. You know, I actually obtained a contact number for the grandmother, and I called her not long ago, less than 2 hours ago, and I reached out to her, respectfully, and said, I'm Mark D from Selmar Radio. I'm a citizen journalist. I have a independent media outlet, and I've been kind of covering the story over the last couple of days, and I wanted to reach out to you to see if you wanted to have a conversation and share your piece on what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm unbiased. I'm not the police. I'm not, I'm a citizen journalist. I'm not even the mainstream terrestrial news corporate outlet. You know what I mean? So I was just giving her a platform to speak. And
Oh, David Xavier, I'm sorry. We're not laughing at the situation at all because there's nothing funny about it. So I don't know when you came in, but yeah, we ain't taking this lightly at all. So
No, not at all.
to me personally, just sounded a little. I don't know if it was worried, disgruntled, or whatnot. But she declined my offer to speak and got off the phone real quick. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I
man.
just.
She ain't trying to deal with none of this, man. I'm telling you. That's why I didn't even want to ask her questions because her demeanor was off. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to respect her. She has always been, when you say grandmother, I'm talking like a respectable person. I don't even know what all this stuff, all the adoptions and all this stuff. I It didn't even seem like that was in that category. It's like she
Well,
been adopted.
from what I hear, the grandmother, and I don't know how true it is, right? But everybody, two other people is telling me they don't know how she ended up with not only your kids, but the other seven kids that's under the age of 10 that's in the house right now because she, in fact, lost her kids to CPS when they were younger. Her five kids, they all ran away or something like that. But that's just a story that I'm told. So,
Right, right, right.
but
Oh my God.
But yeah, man, like I said, man, I really just wanted to, like I said, hear,
Oh, he done had
how you
enough of him.
felt, you know what I'm saying, see, how you was doing and give you a platform to speak and ask you a couple of questions.
yeah, well, that was the dad. Basically, he told us nothing. He
What she
wasn't
say?
shit.
Ain't say nothing. That's crazy. And who? So now the aunt is going to call in, correct?
The aunt is about to call in. This is the good aunt. The aunt who said, she was full throttle when everything was
That
going
DJ is
on.
something else. DJ, all right with me.
I know that's right. But this is the Aunt Roxy. She
Okay,
called in and had a
the
mouthful,
cousin.
okay?
That's the
Oh, the
cousin.
cousin. That's the
Mhm.
cousin.
Okay,
Yep, the cousin.
all right. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all come subscribe to our channel. We really do appreciate y'all pulling up.
And
All
just
right,
let
let's.
me give my disclaimer because you can look at my bio. I am the giver of chuckles. I take a lot seriously, but I like to laugh. Now, what happened to Naziah is not funny, but when that man hit that soundboard, that was funny because nobody was expecting for that sound to come out. Meaning he's sick of his shit.
Yeah,
Let's
we
let's
all
move,
was.
let's move on.
Okay.
They don't care who it is. It can be a newborn baby. These guys don't give a fuck. And people be
All right, this not her, but she is coming up after this caller, so it's coming right on up.
like, oh, age this, age that. No, ain't no age, nothing. If it got a pussy, a nigga will try to fuck it. These niggas are nasty as hell.
That's just one of the
Man.
callers putting their opinion on stuff.
Woo wee. Yeah, this shit
Crazy.
got everybody in their feelings, man.
They
Tonight, I
do.
appreciate,
See?
man. I appreciate your call, sister. Anything else you want to say?
He like, let's
No,
get.
because I'm praying for the little girl. Hopefully, there's nothing wrong with her. And that guy, whoever did it or whatever he did, everybody in the comments like, oh, he'll be dead. If he be dead, y'all gonna kill him dead. What y'all think gonna happen? Y'all gonna be in jail, and guess what? The kid's really gonna be lost. I'm just praying that the baby is safe. And I hope everybody really go out there and help look like they look for that other young lady that was missing, the little Tyler that was missing. They eventually found her. This is the messed up world we live in today. And
Oh, they just had another one? I mean, before her?
State, and they almost see
I don't know if it was out of Detroit, but
Okay.
it's happening all around. It's just what's going viral and what's not.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I appreciate
If
you.
you go ahead and go to each caller.
For sure.
Chill. We not gonna be disrespectful in the chat. Let's just
on steam on this one.
You know, Davis got a right to what he said, and that's it. We just clear that nobody's laughing at the situation. That soundboard was funny. But let's not be disrespectful to the chat because we're getting away for the reason we're here, and that's Naziah. So let's move.
Man, but like I said, this is a conversation that needs to be had, man. Because the more that we raise awareness about this, and you know, we drive home the importance, you know what I'm saying, the listen,
hotline going
have these situations happen as people see the red flags and respond to them accordingly. What's going on, Carla? Who is this and where you calling from?
This Roxy again.
Roxy, what's happening?
So everybody's sitting up there saying I'm hiding stuff, Kenya hiding stuff, and all this other stuff like that. Ain't nobody hiding stuff. We only being told or speaking on what's being brought to us. That's the whole thing. And nobody stopped looking. We've been pressuring. We've been the only one that's been saying anything. I wish we could go back to the Facebook post that Kenya was posting that Facebook took down. It's been talked about. We've been talking about this man being a pedophile. It's been talked about. We never took our foot off the gas. But because Kenya is the one that's always got something to say, don't nobody want to believe Kenya, but now that the shit then blew up on the fan, now Kenya might be a little right. We never.
Is Kenya? Is she another family member?
I've never heard that name until right now. I don't know who that is.
She spoke out. I got to show you it. Yep, that's another family member.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
We never stopped putting our foot on the gas. We've been reporting it. We've been saying that this man is a pedophile. We've been putting Shannon on blast that she having this man as her baby daddy.
So
now that
you're back on the line,
when he got out of jail, and she was 16 and got pregnant by him. We brought attention to that.
Hey Roxy, so let me ask you this. I mean, as the person that you're responding to said something along the lines of, you make CPS reports. They go through this procedure and that procedure or whatnot. So when y'all actually made the reports, what was the results? What happened when they did they investigate?
Nothing happened, Mark. I'm telling you, nothing happened. We just reported another instance that happened not too long ago with the little cousin that went over there. Now, I don't know. It's probably about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not quite for sure because, again, I'm only being told the information from somebody else. The little girl went over there. She went over there. The man approached her for fellatio. The girl went back to her mama, told her mama. Her mama went to the police.
Yeah.
They did nothing. They did nothing. We the ones that's getting the backlash. We ain't never took our foot off the pedal.
This is the situation where they did nothing because allegedly they convinced the kids to lie to the police and said that they didn't really say that. Or
exactly.
They said that because
if we don't have solid evidence to stand on, we can only just say what's being told. But if we really don't know what's going on, we only going off of hearsay with somebody else. Like, what y'all want us to do? We've been out there looking. It's other people down there. We putting up flyers. They taking down the flyers. We've been putting in.
Who taking down the flyers?
We ain't been chilling. Not on this side.
And that was another thing that I heard too. You know what you just said. Y'all been putting up flyers, and somebody.
Yeah, they've been taking that shit down. We've been putting in the work, and we not sitting on our asses. We've been putting in the work for. It's the immediate family that ain't been doing shit.
If you would take a shot in the dark and say who you think, or who do you think would possibly be taking down the flyers and why?
I think that it's the twins and that taking down the flyers because I think that they got something to do with it and they got something to hide. I.e., that's why Annette was on that goddamn TV conference that everybody saw and she ain't show no remorse. She ain't even speak out to Neziah.
We watched that the other day when she was up there acting a fool in front of the press.
Face was so
Hey,
dry.
Neziah, come
Dry.
home. We miss you. We love. She's talking about whoever got him and or whoever got her, excuse me, and all this other stuff like that. She ain't show no remorse, no crying, no nothing like that. And then the auntie, who was also in her care that's standing next to her with the glasses, she ain't have shit to say. And then when you called her, she declined the call. How was your niece missing and you declining calls and you declining interviews and you don't want to go on TV and say nothing about your granddaughter and about your niece?
Who are the twins?
How?
Who are the twins, Roxy?
Shannon and Marquita. Shannon is in here right now.
Oh,
Shannon watching. She ain't said nothing. And that's the one who she living with. This is the pedophile's baby mama that's in here, and she ain't said nothing. And I tagged her, and she still ain't say nothing.
Well, Roxy
She the one that is her baby daddy that she bought around, that she had around Neziah and all them other kids that's over there. When we found out that he was a pedophile, that's when we put it on blast. When we found out that he was approaching them kids, we put it on blast. We told them to go to the police. We only know what they telling us. They gonna ask us what evidence do you have to stand on. We only know what people coming to us and telling us. We've been putting it out there. It's the immediate family that ain't saying shit. We never stop. We never stop. We've been saying something about this nigga being a motherfucking pedophile. The nigga was a pedophile when he went into jail for fucking a 13-year-old, and then he got out and fucked my cousin. And
hold
she
on
was
now,
16 years old when he got her pregnant. And her dumb ass turned around.
Well, why Roxy ain't go call CPS or go try to get custody of her cousin?
Oh, Lord.
Why something gotta go all the way to this, extent
Well, you
for
heard what
everybody?
she said yesterday. Oh, yeah, you missed that part yesterday. Okay, so yesterday her argument to that was at 18, which I agree with her. She decided to leave Detroit. She in turn met her husband who was in the military. She had 2 jobs at the time. She was going to school. She only came back when this situation happened. From what I gather, and you can hear it in her voice, outside of that, she didn't fool with her people. Because when it was some things that she would say about certain situations, and they would act like they acting right now, according to her.
Because I was you could tell that she's real, emotional.
Yeah.
And passionate about it, yeah.
They had 5 kids by him. And a brand new baby that's probably 6 months or a year old or something like that. 5 kids. She was just on Facebook the other day talking about a 100-day countdown. How you backing this nigga up and he a pedophile and he got something and he approaching your niece and your kids and shit? We never took our foot off the gas. Never.
So Shannon was holding him down.
We did not. The extended family did not. We never gave up. We've been out looking for her. They taking the shit down. Now all of a sudden she might be deceased. I pray to God that she not. But they been the motherfuckers hiding.
They tell the cops they sitting out there taking the posters down.
Nothing, but she on here looking. And her brother. They've been doing this shit to everybody, whoever kid's been over there. That's why the extended family don't fuck with them like that for real. And when we did start hearing about it and found out that her baby daddy was a pedophile, that's when Kenya stopped fucking with her, and that's when she started putting the shit on Facebook to let it be known. But it has been reported. Because he ain't even supposed to be around kids, period. That shit been reported. And what DPS do? Nothing. They just went over there. They found a nigga over there and told him, "Oh, you gotta leave." What you mean? Y'all need to arrest this nigga. He ain't even supposed to be around kids. You just gonna tell him he gotta leave? And that's it.
So people are asking the questions in the comments. Who no, Shannon is not the missing girl's mother. Shannon is who? The daughter of the grandmother.
Shannon is the grandmother's daughter.
Yes,
That's what
this
everybody
is
keeps
very
asking who
sick.
the twins is. That's one of the twins. That's the one that was on the news standing next to Annette with the sunglasses on. Rubbing the nasty ass back.
That's
Some nasty ass back.
that's
No, she
Donatello.
didn't.
Ain't that Donatello?
She
That's
in
the
here
one I
right
call
now, and
Donatello,
she
right?
ain't got nothing to say.
Yes.
The assistant Raphael and the mother Master Splinter.
Oh well,
You know somebody pissed off when they start
I just
seeing
seen
you
her
your
comments. I
back
just said
big
I'm
and
here
all
and
that
listening.
shit. Like,
Yeah, I bet she is. But you ain't saying nothing about your motherfucking baby daddy doing something to this girl. You ain't got nothing to say. Say something.
I mean,
It's your motherfucking niece.
I would reserve.
How you in here watching and you ain't saying shit, and this your motherfucking niece that's missing and she was in your care. Her mama and her daddy left her in your grandma to you and your grandma's care, and you ain't here, you ain't saying shit. You ain't even fucking defending her or nothing. You ain't said I love you, I miss you, come home, nothing, but you ain't here motherfucking watching.
I think she
And the
gonna come up
family left
here.
her in your motherfucking hands.
So.
And your ass in here watching. Like you said earlier, all this shit getting on your nerves, right? How your niece missing getting on your nerves, bitch?
Oh, she not playing. Roxy not playing.
I would love, for Shannon to call in. I don't know how I would be able to sift through all of the calls, to get to her, man. But I would love for that to happen if it's possible.
Yeah, please
Shannon,
do. Say something. Shannon, since you ain't here watching and commenting, shit. The fuck you got to say? This your motherfucking niece, nigga. I'm in here watching. The fuck? You should have been watching your motherfucking niece.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You be right on with this.
Baby daddy, fuck my niece. Or fuck my cousin. That's what the fuck she was watching.
Ooh. A mess. Disgusting.
He's serious with their soundboard. He is serious.
Well, like I said, Shannon, if you care, if you want to call in, just put in the comments. Just put in the comments. I'll call, and hopefully everybody let the phone line breathe a little bit for you to call. Or Shannon, if you want to text the call in number that you see on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I'll send you a call, right? So we can get straight to you if you want to speak. I mean, because there's a lot of people on the call. I got it on do not disturb right now, so people can't get through while the sister is talking. But I would love, and I'm sure a lot of other people will want to hear what.
I think she come up. I gotta she gonna call in.
So is that all you got to say, sister?
This the one that they was arguing on, right?
That's all I got to say right now. I'm gonna keep watching, and I might call back.
Right, I know you will.
Cause I'm gonna call back. That's right.
All right, in a minute.
That's a person who don't have shit to hide. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and they just so disrespectful to her, especially last night. Like, them people went crazy.
Like I said, Shannon, if you want to call in, let me know. Mark, Devin.
You put your video up from last night?
Who is Devin?
Yes, up.
We need to watch that.
I think I got.
Caller, what's happening? Who is this and where you calling from?
Shannon from Detroit.
Shannon, what's going on?
Yeah, he with me.
So I don't know how long you've been tuned in, but I'm sure you heard at least the last two callers, and you know the climate of everything. So what is it that you got to say about all of this?
Well, first off, we have my entire family have been posting flyers, not just on the motherfucking we've been putting it back up. Amen. So therefore, y'all don't call, y'all don't even do shit. First of all, whatever Jarvis did, that was him, not on me at all. At all. And yes, that might be my child's father. Yes, I do have 5 kids. Yes, my youngest is 1. Damn sure not desperate. And first of all, rocks, don't ever call me a bitch. Because I'm not one. And secondly, I have been doing my part of looking for my niece. So don't ever discredit me at all. Bitch. Period. All we need to do is know the first question is, where's my niece? Where can we find her?
You be asking baby dad.
That's what we should be doing. Looking like we have. So therefore, anything other than finding my niece is irrelevant. That's all I need to know and need to find is my niece. And yes, the bus stop is right on the corner. She can get off the bus and we can see her from the corner. She's 13 years old. A lot of these kids catch the school bus, and get dropped off at a pickup stop. I mean, they're drop off and pickup stop every day. Her same routine.
Your point?
Right. What happened when she didn't? The same routine,
I know you revved up right now. You know what I'm saying? Your name is, in the centerpiece of a lot of shit right now.
It's
right?
mud in the streets.
But like I got just a couple of questions on the tip of my mind for you, sister, as far as just and I know that at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, we all about finding the veil. That's the point of everything, right? But just I guess just to just to get to know you a little bit. I mean, in the whole situation. Now you said in the beginning, whatever Jarvis did is what you said. Whatever he did, he did. How did you say that?
I said whatever he did, that was on him. Those are my correct words.
Okay, that was on him. I was just trying to clear that up. But okay, so with that being said, apparently this man has had a history of this. Like, so did you know about him being on the sex offenders list, or any kind of activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him, when I was 19, he did tell me his background.
She quick to say 19. Girl, you was 16.
Out of doubt. He gave me
this the part I heard.
The decision
if
I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background was sex offender involving a child, right? And you still made the decision to talk to him?
Anybody in the chat will talk to a sex offender? Let me know.
If society can give you a second chance, why can't
no judgment? We just want to see what the public would do.
I can dig it. Now,
what do you say?
Now, you
he can dig it. He can dig it.
He had got married recently. Do you know something about that? He got.
It's levels to this shit. Yeah, you give him a second chance, but not no shit like that.
Married or something, because then you said you just had a 1-year-old by him, or that's your youngest baby is by him, right?
All my children is by him.
So didn't he?
Child, you said that like you got something.
Because I'm just getting what I'm told, right? Did he get married recently, or sometime recently?
Pardon?
Hello?
I said, did he get married like recently? Sometime?
Oh, she ain't like that.
The last couple of years or something, or before your last baby was born?
Jarvis is not married.
Oh, okay. I was just, like I said, because there's so much mess. Like I said, going back and forth.
Yes.
I'm hearing that, like, I don't know. He was with you and cheated on you, got married and had another baby by somebody else, and then got you pregnant again. So
Ooh.
I'm just trying to clarify to see exactly what type of person he is, or what type of person we talking about right here. What did you say?
And this is all these questions is irrelevant besides just trying to find my niece.
Ooh, so that's what it is. So he had to take a sip.
Yo. Hey, Music.
Call in to clear up what Roxy was talking about.
No, if you have any questions for me.
I mean, I kind of asked you just one.
Music, go ahead now. Drop down. Don't come up here with that.
Like I said, I know this is a whole emotional thing. I mean, it's emotional for all of us, and I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you by no means. But I'm questioning everybody like I have the questions that I've had listening to the story.
You're right, but at the end of the day, the questions that you're asking
is
irrelevant to finding my
She brought him in the family.
I mean, okay, well, let me ask you that. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. I'll just like I asked everybody else. If you could give a shot in the dark, where do you think she is at right now? What do you think happened? What do you think the situation is?
To be honest, I don't know.
Like, not even the idea? Because I'm going to have somewhere to look at if my kids run away. Maybe here, maybe there.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I know nobody has the definite answer. I'm just saying, like, in your heart, what do you think happened? I mean, because you know her. I mean, I don't know if you were the last one to see her that day or whatnot. I mean, you know her, so I mean, you know her friends, people that she hang with, what she do on the regular. You said you know her regular routine, so I mean,
yeah, her regular routine is you go to school.
Thank you.
Thank you. We just talking about it.
We did say he was type low.
She goes to school, come home, or any extracurricular activities. Then she stays at school. But other than that, she comes home.
Shannon, good night. It's your lying ass self.
No kind of theory. I mean, everybody else that I ask is some type of
story. She don't got no idea.
Conclusion of what they thought may have happened.
No, she got an idea, Kimbella. She got a good idea.
I don't want to.
She got fact. Matter of fact, she got
fact.
Absolutely. Because I don't want to put that in my mind.
I don't mean conclusion as in end. I mean as far as a scenario in where she's somewhere where y'all can't find her right now. Seeing is that she had, I guess some type of a, she had friends. I'll just say it like that.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's I'm just going based off what her friends saying, that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye.
Kimbella, pause it just for 1 minute, please.
And
I just want to say that this gentleman actually went out there with them and searched for her. So a lot of people do know who he is. It's another lady. I think her last name is Liberty. She's a community activist out there along with Roxy. So he has physically went out there and did something, I believe, after this interview. Thank you.
That's what's up.
And that's it. And that's it. Like, that's it. We asked our friends. We asked people.
But from what the grandma and what Shannon was saying, she was a happy girl. They ain't see nothing, no changes or anything. So why would she just run away all of a sudden?
And everybody is different. We are human beings. We all have a different makeup. But I always say this: when repeated things like this happen in the beginning, there's a change in a child. There's no like, oh, I didn't know type stuff. Like, you may not know it was that, but something triggered a change. So I'd rather them just be like, I didn't notice it. I will believe that more than this narrative that they're paying.
Right.
Because nobody was paying attention to her. Because I'm not even gonna hold you. If my daughter has a phone, and my phone and my daughter's in here doing TikToks, and I hear her singing in the camera, looking in the camera. Hey, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
That's me. That's me as a parent. Because I've always been a big music head, and I would be in the room, not with no phone or nothing, but I'm singing and doing my thing, knowing that song that I'm singing is older than me. I don't know who remembers, Prince had this song called Controversy. That was one of his first hits. My mother went and my father bought the record. I went home. I'm playing the record. The whole time, my mother is thinking that Prince is saying P-U-S-S-Y. My mother cracked my damn record.
She was having it.
Right, God, I miss my mother, man. My mother cracked that record. Anytime it came on the radio in the car, she was turning it off. And I probably was like 17 or 18 years old, and they was talking about the record. And because she didn't care what was on the label. When the people started talking about it, I said, Ma, you remember you thought that he was singing P-U-S-S-Y? And she told me, you want another record? Oh, no, Ma, I just wanted to bring that to you. I want to know some.
But we gotta give give our mothers their flowers, right? Because they was paying attention, better safe than sorry.
I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, my mother was strict. I was the only child. I was a good child, but my mother wasn't having it. Like, it wasn't I could go here and do what I want, this, that, and the other. If I'm late, it's gonna be like, why are you home from school? I was a latchkey kid. I came home by myself. So it's hard for me not to compare my childhood to some of these things that I'm seeing with my mother and most. What? The little, and even with being a young woman, my mother used to tell me I had to write the day I got my menstrual on the calendar. And I had to go with her in the house to get them. She wanted to make sure I was still getting it. And I wasn't even active. So I'm not understanding how this girl, like, she doesn't have any sanitary napkins. She doesn't have the necessities of being a young lady. And one of those things, and I don't care what nobody say, because I know I got on my son's nerves and my daughter's. I sat down and had to talk. And they ain't have no father in their life. It was me. I raised two grown men who are now 30. So, and my daughter's 20. So I had them conversations. Yes, that man. I remember one time I found a condom in my son's jacket pocket. And I was cold. I just happened to, you just put your hand in y'all, I was holding it like this because I knew what it was. And I kept feeling the red. And I was praying at the same time. Lord, please don't let this be no condom. I'm about to pull out this pocket. Ah! That's what it was. I go to one of my twins. Right. I go to one of my twins. And he was
my damn son. Listen, my son, he 19, right? I may not know the day that he lost his virginity, but when he did, I seen a change. I'm like, hold on, you must have, what you got yourself into, because you walking different, you talking different. They just act different when, I guess, it go down. We all been there, done that. So, you know what I'm saying? They do act a different way once they get a taste of something.
And 13? I'm talking, you talking, what you said, like probably 16 or 17 for your son? 17, 18? Okay, you talking about that. We talking about a 13-year-old. I think my twins, when I found that, was like 16, 17 years old. And I'm not going to sit here and say that they possibly did do it before that. Because don't forget, again, I got twins. So they ain't play with me, but they played on certain things. Because even when I asked, like, whose condom is this? Oh, that ain't mine. That ain't even my jacket. Okay.
They ain't what you left, thinking they hiding something, but we 10 steps ahead. That's all.
Exactly. So you have a little girl. Yeah, at least he's strapped up. Oh, definitely. I wasn't mad just as a parent. I don't know too well. I can't say that.
You gotta take
But
heed to certain things, the
yeah,
signs.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm so glad my son got something. No, I was actually, even at 17, I was taken aback, like, oh snap, because you know things are going to change because now they out in the world for real.
Mm-hmm.
And once they get a little bit, they're gonna try to get them a little bit more. We all know that. So, man, I don't know. I just don't get the fact that she's 13. She's having a relationship, and if it's true, because we don't even know if it's true about the autistic gentleman from the first house.
Mm-hmm.
But just say if that was her first conquest, her experience, that made her 12 at the time, because she was talking to Jarvis since 12. So that meant if she was messing with this young man, it was 12 or before. Y'all mean to tell me, and then y'all knew about him because that's why y'all moved. I'm not saying this, that's what they said. So y'all knew about him. So if y'all already know that she knew what it was to be with a man, how would y'all allow her around Jarvis that likes
going to the shop, knowing his background, to go clean up? Stop playing.
And clean up what? I can't wait till the crime scene photos come out of that mechanic shop, because it better not be a speck of dust on that floor the way he said them kids was in there cleaning. Better not be. Better be spick and span when we see it, because that's gonna come out. That's definitely gonna come out. I just wanted to stop and say that because I don't believe like nobody didn't know that she was active. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
But y'all got time. Y'all had time to chain up the refrigerator. You protect the food better than a child. Got to be.
Damn shame. Got to be more careful.
Got to be more careful.
People, everyone. We don't know. We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where she at? Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood, and I don't know.
They said she in the basement.
Every day.
That's what they saying.
But that's why I was asking, did they thoroughly investigate the house? Because I never heard
think that this is in the pit of my stomach, not knowing where my niece is. She's 13.
Yeah, but she also was telling him about needing pads. Most 13-year-olds wouldn't
ever have
say that.
A history of running.
And now she playing it safe.
No, never ran away
for a period of time.
No, she never ran away. Never went nowhere. Like my mom, yeah, she is strict. My mom's run a tight ship, 10 by 10. You in school, you do what you're supposed to do. You come home. And then you get ready for the next day.
Some of these kids is just
that right there. What Mariah said make a lot of sense. Yeah, why would you ask to go clean the shop? Like, be for real.
Want her to come home safe. It's just so many loops and
like his mic getting lower and lower.
It is. It is. I think that's the end of it. It's just other people calling in about it and whatever.
As a whole.
So I thought that they were arguing on the phone with each other on his podcast. That it happened.
They ever got a chance to be on the phone together? It was just like a call in, then going back and forth. Responding.
Son's mom with his custody.
Oh, he's not loud now.
Threw me all the way the fuck off this year. That's the reason why I haven't been myself. For the people that's been following me and shit, you ain't.
Shout out to him for giving us that. I didn't see that. That was my first time hearing the cousin Roxy go off, and then hearing Shannon speak back. This was recorded months ago, so a lot has happened from then and now. But y'all just caught them on live. Wait, did y'all catch them on live yesterday?
That was just Roxy by herself. Child, the whole TikTok was on her ass. That's what we were showing. That's what we were showing yesterday.
Let me see if I could bring you got it up, right?
I think it's still private, but I already downloaded it. I'll make it public. Hold
Y'all write ZiyahHarris in the chat because the trial is March the 6th. So we got to talk about this until March the 6th because people will sweep stuff like this under the rug. It's so many cases like this. It's just this one just so happened to go viral. But there's a lot of this happening around the world. And the same energy we got for this little girl, we need to have the same energy for, all of these little girls or
on.
little
Right,
boys.
right, because they just found one in South Carolina in an abandoned burnt home.
And that's what BJ say. He like, if he ever was to hit the lottery or whatever, a lot of people was, wanting to get rid of those abandoned buildings or abandoned
Because
homes.
they're dangerous. They're dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
They are dangerous. Very dangerous. All right, it's
Yeah, Mariah, I seen that. She said said Nazaria was chasing some dick, but said she was a good kid. That was a little message she was
you
writing
talking
back and
about
forth
what the
to
aunt said?
somebody.
You talking about what the aunt
Mm-hmm.
said?
Yeah. All right, let me go to your page. Hold on.
I'm mad that they even pushed that joint back, but I think we all had it wrong because when I read it, the trial was never supposed to be the 17th. That's the day he was get put in his plea. So I'm one of them. I was ready for that day to get on and pop. And now I did call and I was told, I don't know how true it is. They said that they don't know if that judge is going to be the judge of the criminal trial, which I hope she is. But she was what you say?
You say you took it off of private?
Yeah, it's public.
Y'all was live, right?
It's a lie.
Oh, here we go. Why you were say part 3? That's supposed to be part 2.
It was supposed to be part 2. I was gonna change it, but you wanted to
Okay.
do it. I
Okay,
changed
let me
it
share this.
already.
So let the people know what we about to listen to because I missed it yesterday. I was so mad at Miss Me and Mickey yesterday.
Oh my God,
Nobody called me.
She was asleep. And the only reason why we went on without you was because that thing was taken and a lot of people no longer have TikTok. So we were just trying to get it out there. But we talked about you. We let them know.
I said nobody called me. I would have got on here. I was knocked out.
Oh shoot!
Go ahead, put it up on the I found it. Share the screen.
Okay.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all come and follow or subscribe me and Miss Me. And if y'all not subscribed to Mickey, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
You probably, I don't know if the same people are in here, but I think that's like 2 hours. Does it say 2 hours on it?
Yeah, so when do it start getting spicy?
Oh, it's off the rip. Soon as because they was going, I was watching it since 7 something. We were supposed to go live at like 8:15, right? Or something like that yesterday. So when we came on, they was still in the thick of it. And then it just got worse. Oh my God. I don't even know how she stood up there. I'm not arguing with a bunch of strangers on no panel.
Why was they? So you mean to tell me the people was attacking her?
They was attacking her. They was saying that she was clout chasing. She didn't give the GoFundMe money back. Well, she didn't at the time. She said she was. But don't get me wrong. She was holding her own. It wasn't like she was like, oh, stop this, that, other. She's cursing everybody out. Anybody that wanted got it.
Is this her right here?
That's the host. There's somebody named Texas Big. Did that say Texas Big?
Oh, right here.
Oh, they was going at it. Them two. And then it was somebody called C.
Oh, here go Roxy down here.
Yeah, that's her. But then later on, it's gonna be another girl in there. Came up there with receipts, was showing pictures and a whole nine.
Pictures of what?
Pictures of the family reunion. She said she was the last person to get a family reunion together. Somebody found that wasn't true. But what she actually said was when she lived there, she got the family together, that she was the glue. But when she moved away, no, she wasn't putting together no family reunions, because they was like, oh, you're not here. Everybody got on shirts, this, that, and she was like, I know I'm not there. I never said that. And they was like, so why you didn't come back to the family reunion? She said, I got my own family.
I know they wasn't trying to get on Roxy like that. Let me listen to some. We ain't gonna listen to the whole 2 hours, but we gonna see if we can get to some parts of it.
All right, go ahead.
But Roxy Rock, I will inbox you or whatnot. I'm in Ipsy. If y'all think I will go to, and I work in downtown Detroit, so I will be at some of the court hearings.
Did you watch the preliminary?
Everybody. Yep, I watched the whole thing, and that's why I said the girl that testified from Ipsy.
Did you see the map?
Familiar. I know her.
Okay.
I know her. I can't. You want a map from what? Ipsy?
Did you see the map that they showed when he was traveling where his phone pinged at?
Oh yeah, because she was on Michigan Ave. Yeah, I know where she at. That's walking distance from here. That's what I put in the. I put that in the comments. Somebody said the Ipsy River. It's not the Ipsy River, baby.
Okay,
it's Ford
what body of water is it?
Ford Lake.
I can't stand
Ford.
RD. Yep, like the company. Yeah, Ford Lake.
Okay, and is that a big lake or?
Yeah, it's a good size, and yes, a body has come up out of there. A couple bodies that came up out of there over here, baby. This Ipsy, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple bodies that came up from over here.
It may sound, because they did go to Ipsy with that girl that day.
Yes, and that's what I'm telling people. That's a 45-minute drive, 45 minutes in the wintertime, depending on the traffic. They went in rush hour traffic, and then the girls and this and that, and then it's back. The girl done got out of school, and ain't nobody looking for her. Like, make this shit make sense, okay?
I just needed to know, so when I make my way over there, I know what lake I'm looking at. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah, so it's Ford Lake, and I live like I can walk down the street to it right now. Okay. Go down court dates. I'll just call.
I'm probably gonna be fast forwarding it
or whatever, because I'm walking distance from the courthouse too. I work in downtown Detroit. All of y'all for having me, but I gotta go check on my friend's husband. Like I said, and you know what? This lady friend was texting me, and I gave my opinion.
And it doesn't matter if the kids was adopted children or not. Every state always set for children that fall to the hands of violence.
Giving out wrong information and need to be quiet.
All across the United
I
States
just had to bury my little cousin, and that was $20,000.
That's news to me. I wouldn't know. I ain't never had no adopted kids before. I wouldn't know what the state give, what they don't give. I didn't even know they was adopted till she said that in court.
She said she talked about the GoFundMe already, y'all.
Okay. Well, I was just asking those questions because, you had got up here and told that little lie about the family reunion. So I just had to make sure we cleared that up.
I didn't tell no lies about nothing, but okay.
But it was because I got the pictures. Anna, can you post the pictures?
You can stay right here, but you went kind of far because her intent.
Like if you go to your
here too.
What's this? Oh, this TikTok live.
Yeah, TikTok don't be saving they lives.
I don't like how I can't tell who talking and
Oh, no. On TikTok, when you're actually on the app or on your laptop, you can tell. But when you screen record it, it don't light up. I said that yesterday. I said, that's weird. That's the first time I
like who talking. So what you say, I'm too far up or?
You can stay right. You can stay right there because they about to get into it anyway. This the girl that brought up the pictures that I was telling you about.
Like if you on live right now, it should have something so where like you might do like a green screen or something, and it'll give you an option to bring the pictures up.
What's up, Smitty? What's up, everybody?
Okay.
We're currently listening to a TikTok live that
Y'all, I don't know how to work this.
What's up, Smitty?
Can y'all hear me? I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Y'all, you act like I can't come back and see and see just because I came back for a reunion, planned it or planned it not doesn't
And
mean
my other question
like,
is
that's crazy.
My other question is, if you was truly concerned about Naziah, why do you keep going from platform to platform, keep trying to make this about you? Because you were in another live earlier on another panel crying, and you were saying that this was too much for you and you was leaving, but now I see you over here.
First of all, I didn't. First of all, I cried because the lady was nice and she said a nice prayer, and I was thankful for her prayer that she prayed.
Go past that because they was knocking them offline too.
They must have got flagged. That's called is that?
Yeah, I got maybe wake my baby up. Stop.
Trying to badger me and attack me. What the fuck? What
I mean, and I did. And what you gonna do about it? And what I did though.
Ladies.
What I did.
We not trying to bash. We not trying to
I came around when I came around. I wasn't here when I wasn't here. Like,
okay, and another thing, you said Mimi was a liar, but you the one that had Mimi's phone and you deleted the live off her phone and you told her don't go on live.
I did not have that girl phone.
Yes, you did.
We're not lighting up.
I'm no lie. You know I come with receipts.
I don't have to tell
you
a lie.
You deleted the live off her Facebook. You had the phone. In her
phone. Delete something off her Facebook.
Okay, Roxy.
What are you showing pictures of? Can you explain to the viewers and stuff what you're showing?
Please, I was trying to figure that out.
I was trying to figure that out too, child.
If you don't like me, then oh well. I don't give a fuck.
It's not about nobody not like you. I don't know you.
Clearly you don't because you're trying to make something
about you. See, that's the problem. That's
focus on the pictures.
Okay,
focus on the pictures. Focus on the pictures. Focus on the pictures. What are we looking at?
You said the last time y'all had a family reunion was in 2010. That if you scroll, you gotta move it over on the other side of the fence.
Okay, but where's the picture of me though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right there in 2016 at the family reunion.
Okay, that's what they did. I wasn't.
You didn't say that. Out here and you said you keep the family together. You the glue for everybody. Without you,
what
you say?
DJ is saying you can tell if you look at their mic. So are you talking about in the corner that like in the bottom right corner?
Oh, I do see some people got their shit muted like this.
Oh, okay. All right. I see it now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kylie King, what's up? She definitely was loud and wrong.
I'm here when I
no,
am
no,
here.
No.
I am here. Where is the picture of me?
Roxy, let's be for real. The family is not cool with you like that. Let's be for real.
Where am I? Show
That's
me a
what
picture
I'm saying,
of me.
Texas. She keep trying to deflect what I'm saying.
I'm not deflecting nothing.
You
I said
are,
when I am here. When I am
going
in town, I put things together.
Earlier. I'm going back to what you said earlier.
Girl, show me a picture of me in a t-shirt.
You keep trying to paint this picture like you the hero of the family, and that's not what you are, Roxy.
I don't want to be the hero.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Stop getting on these lives, lying to these people because you just did
what
this
am I
in
lying
another
about?
room.
What am I lying about? If I was lying, then you could have showed me.
If this was truly about Naziah, why do you keep trying to go live from live, trying to check people about your name? This not about you.
Okay,
It's not about you. It's about Naziah.
You come to help search or not?
Calm down, y'all.
Calm down. Okay, she did not say that she was the rock. She was the glue to the family. What she said was her last time. She said if the family had
tell me what the fuck I was at. I know what the fuck I've been doing.
Okay, listen.
Why somebody made the donkey noise? Like y'all bugging, man. None of that.
I can't hear nothing they talking about.
None of that was for Naziah. Like they somebody told us on hee haw.
So basically, they trying to say Roxy is going from platform to platform, clout chasing.
Correct, but what she said yesterday, because I got the whole thing together. Because like I said, I was listening to it before we went live. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, she said because they was trying to, they like, oh, why you up here? She was like, first of all, I didn't really know much about TikTok. Somebody asked me to come over here. and build a platform because there were so many videos about my cousin, which she's not lying. She's not lying. There's a host of videos about her, different theories, everything. So that's what she did. She was like, I'm not coming up here. She was like, and she said it because I did it too. Most people reach out to her and ask to come to the platform, which I believe her on that. Why not?
Yeah, you know the people reaching out to her.
Yeah, like come on,
She don't got nothing to hide.
Yeah, she probably got a list of. She probably can't even go through all the stuff like, could you come over here too? But I'm one of them. Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. So,
but this one right here was just messy, and I know she
she
said
was
I
doing
ain't
too
pull up
much.
for this.
And like I said yesterday, if this woman comes up on this platform, I'm not putting up with that right there. I would have been dropping and blocking everybody because number one, that's disrespectful. I'm hosting her, and she comes up on my platform. I bring people up for questions, and they ain't doing nothing but dogging her. However you feel, just be professional about your question and move out. Then you get on your platform and be like, I swear Roxy was lying. That's how you do stuff. You don't get up on somebody else's platform and act like a born-again fool. And you talking about you got proof, but you can't even put the shit up on your own green screen. You gave it to the host. So you knew what you were doing. You threw the rock and you hid your hand because people was asking her for other stuff that she said she had. She never brought it up. Never brought it up. And Roxy even asked her, well, where the other stuff? She never brought it up. You just came up here. You don't want clout chasing because the minute you got on that, you went to some other people like, yo, I cursed that out. And what you gonna do about it? Y'all don't even know. We can't tell right now this exact moment that Roxy is even in Detroit. We don't know where that other young lady is. So how y'all on the phone or on the internet talking about what you gonna do about it? You can't do much over the goddamn phone. I don't understand people. I really don't.
Just like what they saying, she the only one in the family talking about it, so she has to show up on different platforms to keep this little girl name alive and help out the other pages keep her name alive too. Somebody got to do it.
What I don't like is, okay, she was out the other day in the snow. I gotta find that. That was crazy. She went live and said, y'all really got to stop the cap. She said, she held her phone. She was like, do you see where I am? There's a building right here, and this is nothing but snow. Why somebody that was with her had a phone that somebody was saying that they was right there, and the police got it barricaded off because they seen a body in there. And she was at the spot at the right time, at the same time. So where the cops at? Like, you, I feel like you didn't get no attention as a child when you do stupid shit like that. That's just me.
So Roxy did that?
No, not Roxy. Somebody else. And Roxy caught that person live and was like, so where's the cops? I'm in the spot that you telling everybody to come to. Then she was like, oh, it's a white man over here. I hope they don't kidnap me. I'm on live so y'all can know where I'm at. Girl, don't nobody care about you.
Yeah, because one thing about it, people will clout chase over certain things, which is sickening because this is not the time to be trying to clout chase. But the internet is crazy. It's terrible. It's a drug. The people can't help themselves.
They can't help themselves. They gonna get on the phone, press the live button, and say they somewhere where they know they ain't. That's crazy.
Just lying. And
so crazy.
I like how Roxy, standing on business and keeping shit going, not caring what they got to say. And she here to speak her piece. She is a person who clearly doesn't have anything to hide. So when she has the time, she'll pull up on the platform just to keep this little girl name alive until they get justice, as she should.
Right. And I know you can't make people to like be the face of certain things, but sometimes I feel like Roxy shouldn't be on some of these platforms alone. Some of them other family, because I'm not gonna say it's gonna break her, but after a while, we don't know when this is really gonna end. But just to hear that nonsense on and on, and like she said, I have my own family. She got a husband and kids, y'all, and then she takes a lot of time from her family to give to this situation, and to have her come up and you talking about. My thing is, you got all that time. Like, yeah, I compile information, but I'm not compiling information to make her a liar. You sat right there and came up with, a family reunion. This girl is missing. And you talking about a family reunion? I think she gave the date. It was either between 2010 and 2015. Homegirl, we in 2025. Why you bringing up old shit?
Ain't nobody going over them people house with the refrigerator with chains on it. She knew something was wrong.
And that's that. That's that.
You
Simple.
said, well, you love people from a distance.
You can't even get cold water in the house. That's definitely know where I want to be. That's crazy.
I can't believe they was cutting up on TikTok like that right there.
Cutting up. No shame. No shame.
Like that.
No shame.
You want to know what?
What?
I was going to listen to it, but I can't listen to it, Miss, because that shit will drive me crazy what they doing.
Yeah. It would have been best if you just would have been on yesterday, because I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not listening to that no more from top to bottom.
I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
On the page, and whoever wanna listen to it can
y'all could go on Miss Me page and go listen to the girls fight over there, but it's just messy. Do you believe or think, how do you feel about the psychics or the people who's doing a reading on this situation?
Now, I'm not going to say I don't believe in readings. I myself, this is just my opinion, I decided to not go on those pages with this certain situation, because this situation is not mine, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, and I don't know the family members, I don't know the victim. So I just want to, I guess, get whatever is given to the public and whatever the news media is putting out. I really don't want to go to, matter of fact, I believe I got a little slight argument with Roxy and a psychic. Like, I don't, and that's the thing. But Roxy seemed to be listening to her, because it had to do with all these cars a gentleman had in his yard, and Roxy had asked him, does he mind if he open up all the cars so she can look in them? The man told her no. Straight up. Yeah. He was like, nah, because I think she asked who owned the cars. He was like, me. And she said every last one of the cars that he owned was gray. I guess that's his favorite color. But he wouldn't open it up.
She did that off of one of the people telling her from the readings.
Correct. So the 2016 reunion. Thank you. That's the date. But yeah, she was live and she was telling this story, and the psychic, the person that she was supposed to be speaking to, I don't know if that was, but the psychic said Freddie or Fred was somebody that Roxy met, name was Frederick. So I don't know, man.
Well, I like to hear what they say, because you never want to block out what nobody is saying. If that's what the word that they're feeling and they want to put it out there, I do listen to it. And it's whatever you take from it. I was listening to one of them. We're going to get off in because we almost 2 hours. So we got 10 minutes. I don't know how the chat feel about it, but I was going to bring up one that I was listening to. Yeah, you want to?
Okay.
It was good. I thought, to me, I was like, oh, okay. I felt it. And I was like, maybe she got a little vision. Sometimes you just got to take heed to what people are saying. They don't know everything, of course.
Right.
But certain shit is like you put 2 and 2 together and take what you want from it.
Right.
So let's listen to this one. We're going to close it out with this. We will do our closing after this. We got 10 more minutes with y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channels.
I got a quick little video too. I think it's 3 minutes when you finish.
Well, we're only going to listen to a little bit of this. I just want to show y'all.
Okay. Fred, yeah,
yes,
okay.
BJ, that stuff right there give you a headache. That back and forth arguing. Hit me up there.
I got you. Hold on. Go ahead.
All right.
Before she is called home, she wants justice, and justice will be served. Her auntie and her family, they're going down. They're going to jail because it was a setup. It was a setup. The reason why the auntie and them know that she was pregnant is because he told her. He told her that she was pregnant and she gonna sit up there and tell him what you gonna do about it. They had a whole argument, a whole conversation. They had other family members meeting up, sitting at the table, meeting up, and this young lady was unaware that this was taking place behind her back.
Oh, excuse
She
me,
was
big guy with the
unaware
shit.
that this was taking place behind her back. They was
I knew
setting
you
her
was
death
though, because I
up.
seen your
They
message
was
earlier.
setting her. They was plotting. So they told her, "What are you gonna do about it? Okay, what you gonna do about it? See if she wants to get an abortion or whatever the case may be." And she denied getting an abortion. She did not want to get an abortion.
I don't think this little girl wanted to get no abortion either,
I don't
y'all.
think so either.
And
I don't
that's what
think
they
so
didn't
either.
like. I
I
don't think
don't.
so.
I don't think so either, because I'm pretty sure everybody seen that little video where she was singing in the camera, talking about we gonna have some pretty babies. You seen that video?
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, she was. It's some song, because there's a lot of TikTok videos out the song, but she did one and she was in the camera talking about she found her a good nigga. I think that's the words. Found her a good nigga.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
know what
be,
song you talking
yeah,
about.
I'm gonna be his wife, and we gonna have some pretty babies.
Pretty
Yeah,
babies.
who's singing that
Yeah.
song? Pink, right?
Tink.
Pink.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Oh
That was
my
it.
God. And Tink is for the girls who have been through relationships, and their niggas do them so wrong. So for her to have that song is just
Oh,
crazy.
that's because I don't listen to her. That's most of the
Yes,
music
Tink.
she makes.
You know she messed with Hitmaker, and every
Oh,
song.
that's Pink.
Yeah, that's Tink.
I know exactly who
And
that is. And they
she
had
cry on
some
every
drama.
damn song about
Yeah,
Hitmaker.
she had some drama with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember.
She did not want to get an abortion. She wanted to keep her baby. But again, they was worried about their image, about what the church gonna say, about what other people's gonna sit up there and say, what the congregation gonna motherfucking say. But what the fuck is God gonna say? What God gonna say?
About doing something to her. Yep.
Yep. Justice will be served for this young lady. She's somewhere over there on 7 Mile in Greenfield. Okay. I'm not from Detroit. I live in Detroit, but I'm not from Detroit, Michigan. So I'm not familiar with certain parts of
I haven't heard that.
Only where God leads me to. But where I'm seeing that this house is located over there where she got off at the bus stop. At the bus stop where her feet planted at, where she met up with her friend. That's where whoever house that she went to stopped at her auntie house or stopped at home, whatever between them two, because I'm hearing they don't stay far from each other. She's at somebody's house that she knows. She went with someone that she was very familiar with, and she was set up. But this crime was taken at nighttime. She was called.
Well, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all
Well,
that if y'all,
what she was about to say about nighttime? What she was about to say about
to meet up with him to have a conversation. Okay. And that's where everything had took place. They knew what was about to take place. Her family members them knew what was about to take place, and they putting all the blame on him because it is witchcraft, this black magic and shit.
I heard
this mind control that they had over this man. Okay, this man was already dealing with demons. He was already dealing with stuff. He was already dealing with demons. They just amped it up. They just amped it up. And now they thinking that he about to take all the blame, all the fault. Oh no. God said, oh no, I'm calling judgment on everybody. They mess with a chosen child.
No, that's right. She think he gonna tell on the whole family. You think so?
And you know what?
There's a lot of black kids.
Like I honestly, it's so much more to this story, but I don't know why he would protect him. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know why.
You probably think they was gonna get away with it.
Well, they say he had jail eating good, commissary full. He getting visits.
Thanks to Shannon, ain't she putting on the books?
She putting on the books.
I
Man,
know
I
you
would
lying.
give him a noodle out of pack.
I'm telling you. I know she ain't putting on nothing on them.
Probably bringing all 5 of them kids up to that jail to see him. But you know what I want to know that nobody spoke about, and we can't really get kids involved. But I'm interested to see how's life going for the kids at school. You know, kids mean.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are mean. I don't even believe. And then, I saw an article. Not an article, a post that they said that all the kids was removed out of the house this past weekend. I wonder if that's true.
I wonder if that's true.
Just to say, I seen a bunch of posts saying that the kids was removed from the house. Yeah, of course they getting bullied. Definitely.
They was already coming at the brother when he was on live, so only imagine what they doing, you know, when they see him in person.
Now, what about this, y'all? So they saying it's years and years of this nonsense going on, which we can tell. So you have the biological children in the house as well as the foster children. Now, I hope y'all are all aware that Neziah was also living with teenage boys. And I'm interested to know whether they allowed some certain things to happen, because I'm going to just play devil's advocate. If she's pregnant, I don't know how they would do that post-mortem, but if she's pregnant, they'll have to turn around and see if they can prove who was the father. Either way, it don't matter. He's getting charged if he, unalived her. But just think about how they're so dysfunctional. I guarantee you was stuff going on in that house that they just really didn't care about, apparently.
I did, when we listened to the brothers live, I do want to say, I do believe when he was like, I didn't know my sister was pregnant. I didn't know.
Oh, he probably didn't. He wasn't around. He ran away from them. I believe him on that. But I'm just talking about the behavior of all the adults. If you have a 13-year-old that, as we just heard, you feel that they're already active, and then you also have teenage boys in the mix. I don't even want to show the video, but I got a video where a little girl was dancing at a birthday party. It was her birthday, and she air humping. I'm like, damn, I'm the only one picked up on this. Then they telling her to dance, and she get out there, and it's a little TikTok dance when they be, and then she was like, she was on something, and I'm like, so nobody ain't noticing this? Like, this is crazy. The minute I saw her gyrating out, I took the phone, stopped recording, and probably went up.
I'm telling you.
I'm just like,
but they glorify shit like this nowadays. That's the problem.
What I think. And that's exactly what I think. When I probably will put, I was going to put it on my Instagram, but never mind. Y'all can probably find a video. I'm not putting that up there. But yeah, the little girl, I think they said she was 5 in the party. Air humping.
I know you lying.
Air humping. And Shannon is recording.
And Shannon recording?
Yeah, Shannon was recording. They was telling her to dance. She was like, that's her baby. She was showing the cake and told her to dance. They asked Naziah to dance for whatever reason. Naziah didn't want to get on camera. That particular time, so I figured something was going on in that. Right? Shut up, talk air hump in the 80s. Not at no 5 years old, bitch.
Not at 5 years old now. Mickey knows she used to play High Go Get It.
Oh, anybody caught air humping at 5 was getting a swift kick. For real. But it's just, I don't even know what to call it, man. Let me see if I can play this little video. Now this video was recorded on
There's a lot of black girls that's been.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. So it may be kind of.
Mickey used to be doing the cry baby. Remember the cry baby? Oh my goodness.
Y'all are crazy.
I wish I would see my daughter doing it so damn cry baby.
That is too funny. Let's look at this. I don't even know if because of the size of it, I don't even know if it will play.
I used to get a whooping doing that. Yeah. Pull Mickey up so she could be messy.
Oh shoot. Where's she at? She coming up?
BJ said, hey, was Shannon the one took her to the hospital? Was the text she read in court pertaining to that? And did she use Naziah's real name to see a doctor instead of at the hospital? So,
that's a good question.
So many open-ended questions.
Because if she did use her name, it would be questions to follow that.
Because what you trying to cover up?
Correct. Well, let me see.
Leave the cry baby. It used to be a dance.
If it's too small, y'all, I ain't gonna play it because it's tiny. Cause y'all see that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I know, right? I know. Hi, everybody. Hey, y'all. Zanaya, you want to get in it? Hey, y'all. Hey. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting out here late. Say hey. Hi. Y'all see how my baby? She's repping for Team Girl. Say Team Girl. Team Girl. But I'm Team Boy. Hey, y'all. I'm Rainbow. No, don't pay them no more. Y'all come in. I am ready for the
long hair stuff. Let me turn that down, but I'm gonna keep playing it because I think the rest is. This is where she's pregnant at, y'all.
That's her with the gray hoodie.
Look at her. Look at her stomach when she turn around. Boom.
Mm.
Let me see. I don't think it's music on this. Hold on.
Can't believe they did this to this little girl.
I'm at work. I'm in my scrubs. Bored. Wait on 11:30 to come. All right.
BJ, shut up. Tasso, beat that face while laying on the floor and hump. That's the cry, baby.
But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that video of her.
Why would Mickey say pull her up when she ain't nowhere to be found?
Right.
Cause I'm sleepy.
Let me see.
I'm about to say no, y'all ain't want me to come up here and speak my truth. Y'all saw me right this whole time.
You up here now?
Hey, I'm just about to say, y'all ain't had the cookouts where they say, hey, come do your dance.
Right.
hit that crybaby, that motherfucking pussy roll on their ass, bro. Come on, oh, that hydraulics come on now. You probably couldn't get away with that on a regular day, but when they pump you and they tell y'all come out the room and you hit your 1-2 real quick, okay, don't let them be feeling real good. You do the crybaby off the wall. What y'all know about it? So I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I grew up. Families get turned up and get the letting us do our little dance now. Now on a regular day, they gonna say we hot in the ass for doing that shit. But
okay, so maybe that was her day then, Mickey. That was her day to hit it.
Yeah, man, come on. You and your cousin in the room coming up with y'all routine for the cookout all motherfucking weekend. I'm telling you, get that call, they be like, hey, they said we come up front. Come on, man. Yeah, I know I didn't hit the crybaby in the mixer. Now I can't tell you if I was 5, but I damn sure was young.
I was just about to say it. I don't know at 5, but probably like 10 or 11. I went out there and hit the.
No, I was younger than that. I ain't gonna lie, I was younger than that. I was younger than that for sure. We used to hit that shit.
We used to hit that shit.
Hey, it was now again. It was like one of them double negatives though, because they'll let us do it when they turned up at a party or something. But if you do it on a regular day, you know, you hot in the tail. That's confusing for a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit here. Look, I ain't gonna sit here blaming on the new generation because y'all know we was hitting the crybaby at the cookout. Y'all little shorts. Come on now.
Oh shoot, crybaby at the cookout. Oh man,
I forgot. Look, y'all was up here faking like y'all ain't never hit that 1-2, and I know now. I know. Look, I know this me a little older. I don't know what y'all think was. I know you been hit something as a kid. Now I know now.
My father family is a party family. My nickname is Boot, and I got that from my father saying, "Get it, Boot," and I used to hit my moves.
Okay, we gonna look. We gonna talk about. We gotta be for real. Like I know I didn't hit that the stanky leg.
Right, hit the stanky leg.
Oh, you put your arm. I don't even remember what the dance was called, but you was like you like kind of pop your damn chest with your hand. I don't even remember what it was called, but that shit there. Look, the chat know. Come on, the chat know.
You don't know what it was called, but you were just doing it.
Let me tell you. Uncle Luke, come on now. We ain't had no business dancing to none of that shit. Listen to that shit. But we knew it word for word. Drop like this, bitch. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. That shit.
No, I ain't remember that one.
I don't know. Y'all probably was doing the dirty down boogie up in New York, but down south.
Not the dirty down boogie.
But down south,
oh my God.
I'm dropping Mickey. Ass at the cookout.
I'm dropping Mickey. Y'all talking about the dirty down boogie.
Hey, yo, I just had to pull up and say my 1-2, man. Y'all did a good live. Shout out to the Truth Team for pulling up, man.
Yeah, thank you, Truth Team.
Shout out to the hosts. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to both hosts. And I know the ones that's comment subscribe because I'm on subscriber only mode. So shout out to my new subscribers that pulled up tonight. And I enjoy, you know, I've been popping in here and there, and y'all been doing y'all 1-2. Keep doing y'all thing. I'll be in the bush.
And tomorrow, I'm gonna give y'all the conversation between Jarvis and one of the mothers to his children. I'm not sure if it's Shannon yet. Well, but they was getting into it, y'all. I got the argument. They was getting into it.
Now you know what I do want to speak on what BJ just put. He said not too many grown men stood around it. Just saying. And I don't know if BJ is a girl or boy. My bad. You know,
it's a girl.
Oh, girl. Okay. But I'll be honest, yeah. You ain't seen, and if you did see an uncle or something peeping, his ass ain't right. They got on so yeah. Okay.
Right, you ain't see
the uncle saying, y'all sit y'all ass down somewhere. They ain't want going on. But yeah, you right about that. But yeah, I am gonna probably, I don't know if I'm gonna live or I'm just gonna drop the video, but Kimbella reacted to it last night. Shannon's testimony. It was my first time really seeing it. I couldn't watch the whole thing, so I'm gonna probably do my own reaction to it and drop it tomorrow also.
All right.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Yo, we got snow.
Wait, tomorrow are we all coming together tomorrow? What y'all want to do?
So it depends on what y'all talking about. You know, I can't
I know.
true reaction. I can't do live, so I come to light in the mood.
The conversation. I'll let y'all know what else I'm gonna compile and let y'all know on the backside.
Yeah, just let me know. Depending on what what we talking about, I might can pull up for a little while though.
Okay.
To find out what's going on with tea time. We got some tea too out here.
Man, you see me. I'm running wild around here, okay?
You going crazy.
I'm a little bit.
There's a lot going on out there.
There's a lot going on on social media.
I know that's right. I know that's right. New York been kind of quiet. Outside.
Man, come on, man. Y'all about to have me. Look, we over here partying. We snowed in. We having a little snowed in party. Even though we ain't got a lot of snow, we got some snow. We don't get, but every 3 to 5 years. So y'all about to have me put on Uncle Luke. But yeah, I got to go then. But yeah, I might pop on for a little while tomorrow and pop it up with y'all. I mean, y'all doing such a great job. Y'all been holding it steady. My people's enjoying it.
Thank you, Truth Team.
Shout out to the Truth Team.
And the Kim Boo's, the BS
Boo's.
Y'all
showing out.
But hey, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Have a good night. I'll see y'all next one.
Peace. Good night. All right, go ahead, Kimbella. Let them know where you at and what you doing.
I'm doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Y'all can come follow on Instagram, Kimbella_Roxy. I got a little something going on over there. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build a community over there. Nothing but good vibes. So make sure y'all subscribe to your girl. Show me some love. And if y'all didn't, hit the like button. And that's all I have. Y'all already know I got robes for sale, silk robes, customized. So if that's what y'all into, come check me out on Instagram, Kimbella_Roxy. All right, Miss Me, let me know. I'm dropping off. Talk to you later.
All right. All right, so y'all ain't gonna make this too long. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate the interaction. Definitely come over here too, because I need some BS blockers, some more that's gonna pop some junk like me. So I definitely need that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, get your soap at lenalovelather.com. I'm also now on Clapper. That's the a new app, and I'm on Fanbase. But Clapper, I got a store over there. I got a store on TikTok and my own website. So definitely check me out. I'm doing a 50% off sale, 50% off cancel sale soon. So definitely, I got that wave pomade. I got that turmeric soap, and I got I upgraded an old soap of mine called Ain't No Half Stepping. That's turmeric, spinach, and pepper, black pepper. That's y'all see me right. But yeah, get at me at all social media platforms, Lena Love Lather, and Miss Me with that BS. But thank you for coming out. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.